I can barely recall how my mama looked like because she died when I was 5. She went out with my grandfather for sailing, and the waves was so hard and strong, she fell into the sea, and that was it. I never got to see her again. I don't know who my father is, and I don't want to know. My grandfather was the one who brought me up, but that old buddy of mine isn't willing to move and join me in the city. He always says he prefers leaving closer to the sea, that way he feels my mom is still with him. But since the body wasn't found, I have a feeling that she is alive somewhere, even though everyone who hears me say that says I'm nuts. I've got to get going. My foreign investors are in. Okay, take care, man. You too. All the best in getting your Catalina, he said teasingly, and we hugged before he left. I paced back and forth in my office, lost in my thoughts. I've been having this weird scars on my neck as if someone cut me with a knife. Whenever I try to take my bath, the left side of my neck feels like it's tearing apart. But when I brush my hand there, I see no blood, but the pain is unbearable, and then I feel my skin stitch up by itself. I consulted my doctor, but he claimed not to see a scar on both sides of my neck. It all started when I was 10, and I suddenly became so good at swimming that I can stay underwater for 10 minutes. Now there are 2 scars, one in the left side and the other on the right side of my neck. When I try to show it to others, they tell me that there's nothing there on my neck, so I just keep it to myself instead. I heard a knock on my office door. It was my secretary.
Here are all the files for the clothing line. All their suggestions and ideas are in the files. Also, the project on the new snacks to be added to Ace Foods 2 is in this file.
She explained, and I nodded. Thanks, Miss Jerkins.
No need to thank me, sir. I'm just doing my job. I hope I get a qualified replacement when I leave.
It's sad that you'll be leaving. I don't know if I'll get someone with such devoted and with perfect enthusiasm like you.
You need not worry, sir. You're a good man and you will definitely get one. I'll take my leave now.
Okay, sure. Take care. It's sad how she'll be leaving so soon. I've worked with Miss Jerkins for the past 5 years and she's been of great help. She's like an advisor to me. Even though I'm 2 years older than her, I go with her on my business trips and even take some ideas from her. Rumors had it that we were having an affair and all sorts of nonsense. Some people sure don't have anything to do in life than sit down and make up rumors. She's moving out of the country with her parents, and it just hurts to know she wouldn't be going to a country that has one of my companies. I would have placed her in charge, you know. Finding a new employee is going to be hectic. Most of them will just apply with no qualifications, with the sole purpose of seeing my face and squeaking all over the place with their little tiny voices. I went through the files and took notes. It's been a rough day. You won't believe how bad my day started. On my way to the office, I nearly ran over a young lady in glasses who had really bad hair. I don't know if she has a problem keeping them neat. Her fashion taste was horrible. I just want to puke when I think of what she wore. There is a saying about not judging a book by its cover, but how can a lady have such horrible fashion sense? I've got to order them to put the vacancy online for new workers. I just hope I don't get a lot of non-serious people without the qualifications flooding this building. I stood up from my desk and packed everything up. I was done for the day and I needed some good rest. Or should I have it announced on the news that I'm looking for the lady I nearly ran over with my car? She might have crazy ideas about suing me, you know. She didn't look that normal because she just stood up and ran off with the box in her hand. What if she memorized my plate number and intentionally get herself wounded just to get some money off me? I said to myself. And wait, it wouldn't be such a bad idea. I took my briefcase from the desk and headed out of my office. I waved at my workers and asked them to close early for the day because there was actually less work to do. I walked towards my car and was about to open the driver's side of the door when someone walked over to me like she appeared out of nowhere.
"Oh, you scared me," I said, cowering in fear.
It was you, wasn't it? The crazy, careless man who nearly ran me over with his car?
She yelled at me. Huh, it was the girl I nearly ran over with my car. But what is she doing here after running off? How did she find me?